Who is familiar with IoT? Raise your hands. 1, 2, okay. Not so many. So I will do some introduction on Internet of Things as well. So IoT simply defined is things that collect information and send it, things that receive information, and things that can do both. So next slide. As a background for IoT, we have all been to the SM parking lots, and we see how complicated the lights are. No, the lights are so simple. Red if there's a vehicle, green if there's no vehicle. But the devices are so simple. Now, look at the pipes that crisscross the sensors. The pipes are more expensive. The cabling is more expensive. The maintenance is more expensive than the sensor itself. But what if you just had a device that you just stick on top? That is IoT for you. So, the traditional, the old monitoring solutions that everybody is aware of, SCADA, a lot of engineers here are very, very familiar with SCADA and PLCs, complex installation, high operations, limited visibility, and tight SLAs. If I say that I want to install 1,000 temperature sensors in this building, will you be able to do it in 1 week? I can do it in 1 week, because I'll just be sticking all those sensors around. Now IoT, low cost, because you don't have the cabling, you don't have the piping, you don't have the labor for all those installations. Long range, the devices of IoT can go to as far as, I think the world record is more than 1,000 kilometers. The usual is around 10 to 15 kilometers on field. Inside the building, 50 to 100 meters. From sensor to parang gateway or cell site. So just imagine how easy it would be to install devices around the building. Low power, you have a battery that will last from 3 to 5 years. And easy to install, definitely. So, and what we're using is a technology being used worldwide. It's called LoRaWAN.